And Bruce, how long have you been with the community tax centers?
I think about 6 weeks. I'd have to go back and check, but I think 6 weeks.
And what attracted you to the tax centers?
I got an email through, I think, from Launchpad Job Club, and they said this is the last week to get tax training. That sounded like a great idea. I've been doing my own taxes for years, and free training is always appreciated. And I did that, and all they wanted in return was a couple of hours a week to help other people do taxes, so that was a sweet deal.
And so, as somebody who has experience with taxes, what has your thought been on the community tax center in general?
Oh, this has been fantastic. It's been such a learning experience. There are situations I've run into here that I never ran into with my own taxes. And it's just been fascinating. Meet great people, solve a lot of problems. You assist with the transfer of wealth, if you will. And it's just such a social good that I'm delighted to be a part of it.
We're always happy to hear that. Is there a particular problem that you guys solved, or volunteer or client story that jumps out at you?
There was one 2 days ago. This is great. This poor guy had not paid taxes since 2005. So he had a stack of documentation plus dunning notices from the IRS that was, I won't give you the exact number, but it was well over $10,000 that, according to their calculations, he owed the IRS. So he had been living with this for years and just didn't know what to do about it. So we just went through year by year by year by year, and it turns out because of his filing status and the various tax credits that are in place, that he got back over $1,000 per year. So he netted positive several $1,000s where he thought he owed $10,000+. So he was just so grateful. He had been living with this stress forever, and now he's getting a windfall. That was a good day.
Yeah, I imagine that's a pretty good day. So, can you talk to us a little bit about the training?
Training was great. It was 2 sessions. The instructors were brilliant. The test was very well administered. Then there was some supplemental training that I took for Schedule C. I did some additional testing for intermediate status. But anybody can become a basic preparer with minimal investment in time. The books are great, instructors are great, the online help is great. It's all good. It's one of the best organized programs I've ever been a part of, and I've gone to a lot of training. So that's high praise indeed.
Yes, no, absolutely. I guess the last thing we would just want to capture is there any message you would want to give to a potential volunteer or somebody who is thinking about how to get involved in the Austin community, on why they should choose the tax centers?
It is so easy, so well supported, so well organized that you can't make a mistake. There are people checking on the intake side. If you sign up as a preparer, and then you actually do the key entry, if you will, and then there are people that follow up with the quality review side. So don't worry about messing things up. You can't mess anything up. There are checks all along the way. And you're well prepared before you do the first return, but even if you run into a situation that you didn't anticipate, well, there's lots of people to help you as you go through it, and lots of people to double check your work on the back end. So jump in, enjoy yourself, give back to society, help people get the credits and the refunds they're entitled to.
I think that's it.
Okay.